Welcome to another episode of Checkout Basket. Today, I've gone down Pie Fridays from 7-Eleven, which means all of their pie range today, including pasties and sausage rolls, are $2. That's right, a $2 pie. Can't go past that, so I didn't. I went and got as many as they'd let me get, which is 5. But in the range, there was a whole lot more of them. There was halal beef, there was a beef pie, there was vegetarian pasty, there was sausage roll. There was a few others that I didn't get. But the ones I did get, let's go through and see what we've got. So, first one off the ranks is a chicken and leek pie. Looks nice. Usually $5. It says dreamy and creamy chicken and leek. It's 220 grams, usually $5. It's got lots and lots and lots of bits and pieces all over it, and yeah, let's cut this thing in half. Oh yeah, straight down the middle. Ooh, you can see some real pieces of chicken in there. How about that? That's unexpected in a pie. Alright, let's put this aside. Go for the next one. Okay, next one out is creamy cauliflower and cheese with seeded mustard. Now this pie is also $5 normally. We got it for $2. Alright, let's see what's inside in here. Now this looks like it says vegetarian on the front of it. So I'm presuming it's a vegetarian pie. Although it's got cheese in it, but that's fine. We don't mind a bit of cheese. Let's cut this thing in half. Let's see how good the fillings are. There we go. Let's have a look. Oh, full too. Oh, you see some peas, some creaminess, bits of mustard in there as well. That's pretty good. Alright, that's the second pie. Put it aside. Go for the third one. Oh, here we go. Slow cooked beef. How about that? A slow cooked beef pie. Pretty much self-explanatory. Let's open it up. Now this one's got a tender written across the top, so must be nice. Alright, nice crust on that pie there. Let's cut it open. Ooh. Oh, getting a little bit of pushback on that. That must mean there's real beef in there. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, it is. Look at that, real meat inside there. It's amazing they can sell these things for $2. Alright. That's the third pie down. Let's put that one aside. Go in for the fourth. Now, this one is also a beef pie, but it is a chunky steak pepper pie. It's $5 usually normally, but we got it for $2. Alright, let's have a look at the inside. Oh, she'll come out. There we go. It's quite a large pie, that one. Feels a little bit heavier than the others. Is it? Nope, same weight. Alright, let's cut this thing in half and have a look at the inside. Now, cut all the way through. There we go. Chunky steak and pepper pie. You can see all the bits of meat in there. That's pretty good. Alright, last and final pie is an unusual shape for a pie. It's what they call a travel pie, which is a long one. It's like the same shape as the sausage roll, but it's not. It's still a pie. So this is a travelling beef pie, and it says it's all beefed up. Alright, usually this one costs $4, but today we got it for $2, half price. Out she comes. There we go. A long like a bathtub size. It's like an oblong. Yeah, a long bath. Yep, time to cut into it. Alright, I'm going to cut down this in the centre. I'm not going to cut it right down the middle. That just makes too much mess when it goes everywhere. Let's have a look inside. This one I'm not expecting to have too much. Oh, it actually has a fair amount of filling in there. It's not a big empty gap at the top. Alright, now that we've cut these 5 pies in half, we've had a look at the insides of them. It's time for you and me, and my offsider who sits off camera, who helps me figure out if these are actually worth eating. Taste test time! Alright, so in front of you, you have a variety of pies with numbers on them. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in front of you.
I've got a plethora of things here to test for you.
Now, I've got the price of these pies. Now, normally, they're all about $5 each, except for the 7-Eleven Traveller Pie, which is usually $4.
Yeah.
And today, because it's Pie Friday at 7-Eleven, they're all $2. Now, there was a halal beef, a normal beef, a vegetarian pasty, and a sausage roll.
I'd like to try the halal one, actually, in comparison to just a normal beef.
Yeah, well, we're not, because they're the ones I didn't get.
Well, I'll send you back.
Alright, so today we have chicken and leek, cauliflower and cheese, which is a vegetarian one. It's a vegetarian, doesn't have many meat in it. We have a slow cooked beef. We have a chunky beef and steak, pepper steak pie, and we have just a normal everyday traveller pie, which is just a beef.
Good old traveller, eh?
Yeah, the bathtub pie. Alright, so we'll go in for number 1 first, the chicken and leek. Now this is a chicken pie, and it says dreamy, creamy chicken and leek.
Well,
now, you can see that there's actually real chicken in there. You can actually see chunks of chicken. And there's,
right.
Looks like there's mustard in there as well.
Yeah.
Alright, taste test.
Nice.
That's nice. Alright.
What's in there?
Leek and chicken. But I think I can see little mustard seeds in there as well. It's nice. Alright.
It's nice.
Let's do the vegetarian pie.
Let me try first.
Creamy cauliflower and cheese.
Cauliflower and cheese.
And it says with mustard seeds as well. Now, doesn't have a smell of anything. No. Right? That is very creamy.
That's not bad.
That's very creamy. You don't mind that there's no meat in there. Alright, let's go for the slow cooked beef, which is number 3. Have a look at the side of it. You can actually see there's chunks. There's chunks of beef in there.
Yeah.
That's a nice one.
Well, I like that.
Very, very beefy. Like, you know that, you can tell that there's beef there.
It's chewy beef.
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, you can chew it.
Yeah. Alright. Number 4. The chunky pepper steak pie. Now, you can see that there's peppercorns across the top of it that have been cracked on the outside. And you can see them inside it as well. And the chunks of beef.
Yeah.
Alright. In for a taste on this one.
Oh, yeah.
You can taste the pepper in it. Oh yeah, you can taste the pepper in that.
Oh, yeah. Gives it that.
Zing.
Yeah, zing.
Okay, last and final that we've got here, which is the Traveller Beef Pie. Not a really over potent smell.
I've had these things so hard in the past, travellers, that I've had to get a cold chisel out and a hammer just to get a bit off them.
These ones are nice and soft.
Yeah, aren't they?
But still, the top of them is still flaky.
Oh, no.
That's nice. Alright.
I didn't do anything.
And because I went down at lunchtime, the guy was actually doing his second swap over for all the pies in there. So he was doing his rotation for all the ones that were in the warmer. So I got some really nice pies today, which I was happy about. And I didn't go to one that, you know, they don't sell any pies. There was like a line of tradies all lined up to get their lunch at the servo today.
They were nice.
Alright, let's give the first one a score.
Oh.
That is the chicken and leek pie. Now, I'm going to say this. They haven't skimped on the quality of the pastry on any of these pies. They're all decent pastry on the outsides.
Can I ask whose brand they are?
7-Eleven.
They are 7-Eleven.
They're just 7-Eleven. They're all made for 7-Eleven. I don't know who makes them.
Because they are, the whole lot of them would be a nice pie.
Just got 7-Eleven's details here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really can't pick out one that's different to the other, like that's worse. That's not up to scratch.
Well, the chicken pie, the chicken and leek, right?
That's nice.
It's got chunks of chicken in it. You can taste the leek, it's not overpowering, and there's creaminess. So there's substantial filling inside this pie. What are you going to give it out of 5?
I can't not give them a full price, a full score.
A 5? Well, today, because they are $2, because it's $2 Friday Pie Day, and that is really chunky chicken, I'm going to go down the same path. I don't usually give too many things a 5. This is a 5 for me. This is a 5 for me. I would go and get this a 5 all day.
Yeah.
Especially for $2.
Yeah.
Alright, next one. The vegetarian option on our pies today, which is the creamy cauliflower and cheese with mustard seeds. Now,
well, I'm going full bore on this one again.
There's no chunks in it, but
no, there's
no chunks of meat.
Cauliflower.
There's no chunks of meat. What I'm talking about. There's no chunks of meat in this one, right?
No meat in it, but
the creaminess that comes through on this pie is amazing. Like, I think I'm going down the same path as you. I'm going to get a 5. I can't fault this thing.
That's the type of,
and that's a vegetarian pie.
That's the type of cauliflower I like to have with my roast.
Yes.
You know, nice cream over it.
That's perfect. If you're a vegetarian and you still eat cheese and you're not a vegan, but if you're a vegetarian and you want a pie from 7-Eleven
that doesn't have meat in it,
get their creamy cauliflower and cheese. That's amazing. Yeah. All right, up for 3rd place. Let's go in for the slow cooked beef pie. Now these were extremely large chunks on this.
It's chunky pie.
They were chunkier than the chunky steak pie. So
it's not a pie that you can just bite and swallow.
No, it's not.
You've got to actually chew it.
It's you do need to.
Which I liked.
Definitely. I can't fault it. It has to have a 5 as well.
None of them.
So it's a 5.
Yes.
All right. So the the chunky pepper steak pie.
If you didn't like pepper, don't get it.
No.
Because it is definitely a pepper.
Very peppery. Very peppery pie.
I like pepper.
Yeah, I do too. I've had this pie before, but quite a while ago, before they changed all the branding to 7-Eleven. I think it was a 4 and 20 pie, or no, a Mrs. Max pie or something like that. And it wasn't as good as this. This is better. Like,
it's got chunky meat in it.
It's got chunky meat in it. Yes,
it's got
chunky
nice
steak.
Gravy.
It's got gravy. There's bits of pepper. So it actually does say what it is. It's a pepper steak pie. So I can't fault this one either. I'm going to have to give it a 5.
They've all got 5s.
All right, so the traveller beef pie, which is, it has the same insides as your standard beef pie. Your plain everyday pie.
More a mince.
Yeah, with a bit of gravy. But
mince and gravy.
But they haven't left an air gap at the top of that that pie stuff
that.
either.
There's no
It's
big
all the
area.
way to the top of the crust.
And it's not rock hard.
No. So,
I'm giving this.
I have to give it a 5.
I can't fault any.
I can't fault them.
No.
At all.
Not at all.
$2, $2, $2, $2, $2. That's nothing, and you're getting so much. Like,
I'm amazed. They're good.
Look.
I thought they might have been their seconds.
No.
Or, you know, ones from last Friday.
No.
Or something like that that's not sold. But these are nice.
They pump through these pies too. They had a massive cabinet of pie. I should have taken a photo, but there was a lot of people in there getting their pies for lunch today. I mean, the servo was packed. Alright.
Oh, yeah.
So, if you like pies, and you want a pie that's going to give you a 10 out of 10 every single time, if they go through their pies properly and they take care of them, go to 7-Eleven on a Friday. They're doing this special until the end of May. So, get on the bandwagon. Get in there. Get yourself some pies for $2.
Pie Friday, eh? Pie Friday.
If you see anything you like in these videos, give me a big thumbs up. Don't forget, if you've got any comments, questions, or things I can be doing better in these videos, make sure you leave it in the comments field below on YouTube. Maybe you've had the halal beef, the plain beef, maybe you've had the vegetarian pasty. Tell me about it. Leave it in the comments field below. And if you haven't hit that subscribe button, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Get notified when I do these. Check out basket episodes, Cooking with Craig, Car Maintenance, Urban Explorer, my daily vlogs, you name it, I film it, it ends up on YouTube. So, hit that subscribe button. And until next time, see you in the next video. And 7-Eleven's slogan is, good call. Definitely a good call for lunch.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.